It's been a little bit, but we have a level 4 out of 5 severe weather risk for our northern states, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. You can see the dark shade of red right there encompassing each corner of those aforementioned states. And then around that, we have the level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for severe weather. And this is for Monday. If you look at the top here, your severe risk, particularly for Monday afternoon and evening. Before we get all into that, let's take a look leading up to that event. This is for the day today. You can see a level 2 out of 5 for parts of New Mexico into West Texas, as well as southeastern Oklahoma, the northeast tip of Texas, and then southwestern Arkansas. And then back behind me here, we have a remnant level 1 risk associated with a cold frontal boundary that continues off towards the southeast for pretty much the entirety of the mid-Atlantic coast. And then as we go through tomorrow, you can see as that next storm system begins to get underway and we start to develop that really good low-level conveyor of warm, moist, and unstable air. We have the level 2 risk for the Dakotas back into Montana and then down through Nebraska. And I would not be surprised if the Front Range of Wyoming gets some pretty good thunderstorm action that then kicks off into the northern plains. Now, let's zoom you in for Monday. You can see here I have as many locations on the board as possible so you can hopefully find where you're located. This is going to be a pretty immense event. Definitely one of the more higher end risks despite the positive tilt of our upper level trough and the wind flow associated with it. But what's really the driver here is going to be your low level instability mixing with that wind component as you ascend the atmosphere. As you can see, we switch over to the European model. I want you to see just how much unstable air and how much of it extends towards the north all the way up to the Canadian-United States border, starting down in West Texas, where we could get some pretty decent severe thunderstorm action as well, despite the trigger for all this activity staying towards the north. As you fast forward through Sunday night into Monday, look at what happens as we get towards the warmest part of the day. There's your time right there. This is local to Florida. So do the conversion. This will be about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon for our Central Standard Time, folks. Look at that really good fetch of unstable air. And there's where your low pressure is likely to be forming up. You can see it curving back into the center of circulation as that feature continues to strengthen and move towards the east-northeast generally. Now, it's not going to extend very far to the south. This is not going to have as much of a punch as we would see during the winter time or even earlier into the spring. We just have so much hot air built up across the central and eastern United States that our area of most concern is going to be right through here. You can see as that cape curves back in, that's where your likely tornadic parameters and your greatest tornado risk is going to be present. However, we will be expecting damaging straight line winds and destructive hail with this as well anywhere